So, we about to hop straight into this video. My name is Universe, and I am your source for today's video. So, as some of you may know, according to the Chinese calendar, this is the year of the snake. So a lot of things will be unveiled in 2025. Worldwide, snakes are known to be very, very, very highly intellectual, intelligent, apex creatures. So what does this mean? This means the gateway is open for you to channel in the energy, the thinking, the discipline, the intelligence of the snake. You gotta move like a snake. And I know snakes get a bad rap, but when you really do your research and your due diligence, you will understand snakes are a highly, highly, highly respected animal throughout ancient times and still throughout the world to this day. It's just here in the states, the United States, that snakes don't get the best rep for whatever reason. No, I wouldn't say for whatever reason. I mean, it's just designed that way, So, snakes are very patient. You have to be patient. There's no more just jumping head first into any and everything you want to do. You have to be patient. You want to move right, not move fast. Discipline is a very high, virtue of the snake. Discipline, 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 discipline. I had to say it 5 times. It's cliche. I get it. A lot of people talk about discipline. But the snake is a true... The snake and the dragon, they are like the embodiment of being disciplined. And waiting. Just wait. Relax. It's not the end of the world. If you don't have all your stars and planets aligned right now, this very second, they don't mean that you'll never get there. Relax. Do self-reflecting. See what you are missing. To see why you're not where you need to be. You gotta shed the old stuff off. But that's what snakes do. They shed, don't they? They continuously shed. So they'll let you know it's gonna be a process. You're gonna learn, you're gonna continue to upgrade. You're gonna continue to upgrade to the day you die. Isn't that what snakes do? Snakes, they grow until they die. You're gonna keep shedding, you're gonna keep shedding. This is the year where anything that you want to lock in on and you want to master, if it's some school or a trade, books, information, knowledge of self, whatever that you've been contemplating on doing the past 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years or even longer. This is the year to go ahead and start that process. This is the year. No more waiting. The time is now. Gotta move quiet. From now on, we are not going to continue to tell people everything under the sun that we got planned and what we got going on. Keep it to yourself. Just get it done. The element of surprise. That's another virtue that we need to take from the snake. The element of surprise. Just sit in the cut with your $1 million and $1 billion ideas. Because of course, as we all know, when you open your mouth up and tell someone that you want to do this, you want to do that, they're going to be sitting back waiting like, oh, I thought you said you was going to do this. Oh, yeah, you ain't never do this, that, and third. People, they wait for you not to do what you say you was going to do. So just be silent and wise as a serpent. Silent and wise as a serpent. Another thing, adapt to your environment. You have to really be in tune with your surroundings. That's what snakes do. They blend right in. Most of the time, you won't even see a snake. You're not going to see the snake if it's not hissing, or if you're not running into like a rattlesnake or something. By the time you see the snake, it's too late. The snake is right there in your face. You didn't even see it because they blend in with their environment. And that is something that you're going to have to learn to do as well. You're going to have to learn how to blend in with your environment. Another thing that snakes do very well, they watch and study anything around them. Meaning, the people around you, study them. Just relax, just chill. You have to be the most patient person around. Snakes are the most patient thing in the wild. They will wait, they will sit, they will wait, they will sit, they will wait, they will sit. See, snakes have a very, very unique relationship with Father Time. I'm gonna touch more, on that in the part 2 of this video, or on this subject, should I say. But there's so much to gain and learn and understand when you are studying the ins and outs of the snake, how they move, why they move, how they survive. Another thing is acceptance. Just accept it. Snakes, if you notice, they are not stressed out creatures. Like, they're not super desperate and trying to figure something out and stuff like that. They're really not. Unlike, you might see like a coyote or a wolf, depending on where you stayed in the world, they'd come closer to where the humans and stuff at, be all in your trash cans like the raccoons and all that. Snakes don't have to leave their environment, to eat, to flourish. They adapt because they know sooner or later something is going to run across my path and I'm going to take full advantage of it. We have to do the same thing. Take full advantage of every opportunity you get, small or big. Don't leave nothing on the table. Clean the whole plate. A lot of us, we want so much in life, but we don't have that true, internal hunger to really get it done. We want to be picky. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden we really don't want it as much as we say we did. So we got to get better with that. We got to change that. Like, I truly encourage everybody, watch a few snake documentaries. See what snakes do that's so different. Learn at least 5 different things about snakes. The poisonous snakes, the non-poisonous snakes, in different parts of the world, and see how all of them are unique and how they blend in and how they adapt to the different climates and environments of the world. Whether it's hot, whether it's cold, whether they eat other snakes, what type of prey they eat, how often they eat. That's another thing. They take a while to digest their wisdom, aka their prey. It's a process. It's going to take you a while to start processing and understanding everything you run across, because it's more than just about reading 100 books in a year. Did you truly process and understand that? Did you grow with each book? That's what snakes do. They don't eat a whole lot and they don't eat all the time, but when they do, it sustains them for a while, and they just sit in the wisdom. So this is the year to move like a snake. Like I said, here in the United States, we so used to the term, being used in a negative connotation, but we speak it spiritually, we speak it, esoterically, and we just talking about the principles of, how the snake move. This is what we talking about. We're not talking about the backstabbing, aspect of it, so to speak. We're talking about the good, because everything has a light and a dark. So you have to sit down, you have to relax, get in tune, and focus in on the energy of where you trying to be at in life. And just understand it's not gonna happen tomorrow, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. So we have to start understanding that. Another thing, understand when you in a snake pit with another snake, you're not going to be the only wise person. You're not. It's not going to happen. That's all right. That's cool, because you can learn wisdom from him as well, or her. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the problem that tapping into the snake will solve, is that you can't be the only king of the hill. It's not always about you. You can learn from others. You understand? Even though snakes often are by themselves for the most part, which is cool. That's another thing you had to pick up on with the studying the occult alchemy of snakes. Along this journey to really evolve and take full advantage of all the time, you're gonna have to be alone most of this time. You know, you can't be around everybody all the time, friends, family. You're gonna have to sit down and be one with your thoughts, be by yourself. You understand? You should start creating different practices for yourself, as of, say, something like, you know, going 2 weeks, no contact with nobody, no social media, straight gym work, straight breath work, straight meditation, straight reading, straight researching, learning different languages, doing research on what new trade that you might want to get into, or you might want to go back to school for, whatever the case might be. There's more. You have to do more than just, okay, I'm taking a break from everybody and just laying around. And sometimes, you know, that'll help too. But once again, the snake take full advantage, big or small, at every opportunity it gets. You know, that snake will be up under that plywood through that little walking path in the neighborhood for 3, 4, 5 months and won't move. But as soon as anything come by, it could be a little baby rabbit, a regular rabbit, it could be a mouse, field mouse, anything that it could possibly get its mouth on, it's going to get it. It's not going to say, oh, well, let me wait till the next mouse come around. You know, there was a brown mouse, now I prefer a white mouse. It's not going to say that. It's going to take full advantage of it. And it's not going to complain either. So that's another thing. We got to quit complaining so damn much. This journey is meant to be uncomfortable. It's not going to go your way. That's just what it is. Accept it. Embrace it. It's okay. How can you learn and have wisdom of the serpent when you don't go through nothing? You got to go through something to get something. You got to embrace the pain. You got to become one with the pain. That's just how it goes. That's if you know you trying to truly build yourself up to be a apex predator. You know, to be an apex ruler, an apex conqueror. This is what we're building ourselves up to be at the apex of this. Not the alpha. I said the apex. That's on a whole different level. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on this right quick. You know, we're in the year 2025, aka the year 9, aka the year of the snake. My name is Universe, and I am your source for today's video. Y'all have a galactic day. Peace.